unmeasurable power has been unleashed. Earth is falling under a shroud of evil. We cannot combat this darkness alone. To overcome it, we must fight as a team.
Xmen Legends is an isometric action RPG video game developed by Raven Software and published by Activision. It was released on GameCube, PlayStation 2 and Xbox consoles in the fall of 2004. The X-Men 1 and X-Men 2 movies had both been released at this stage, and the tidal wave of superhero movies was about to begin. The X-Men franchise was building to be something grand once again, well, until we hit the speed bump. But anyway.
Freeze, Mutie!
Hey bub, you should have called in sick today.
I first discovered X-Men Legends at my local rental shop and was instantly drawn in by the story and awesome gameplay. If you've never had the chance to experience X-Men Legends, let me break down the gameplay for you. Like I said before, X-Men Legends is an isometric RPG. What is an isometric RPG, you ask? Well, if you've played Diablo, Baldur's Gate, Champions of Norath, or most recently Marvel Heroes Omega, you will know that the isometric RPG is basically a bird's eye view of characters hacking their way through enemies, gaining XP for doing so, and completing story and side quests as you go. As you gain XP, you will level up and gain points. These points then will be applied by you into each character, and this will mould their abilities and skills to your preferred playstyle. In X-Men Legends, for example, you could choose to increase Cyclops' beam to be more powerful when fired, or increase his capability of firing it more often. Plus, one of the characteristics of isometric RPGs is the loot, and X-Men Legends is no exception. Admittedly, it certainly doesn't focus much on the loot as its counterparts do in this genre. You can play with up to 4 friends locally, which helps make the gameplay even more fun. Not taken away from playing on your own though, that is still awesome. You can have up to 4 characters on your team, which you can swap out with a click of a button. This makes you feel that you truly mould a X-Men superhero team. X-Men Legends' main attribute though is its story.
We interrupt this newscast with a breaking story. A young woman named Allison Cressmere was identified as a mutant. The Genetic Research and Security Organization is now responding to that report, but a mob has formed and tempers are flaring.
X-Men Legends begins by telling the story from the perspective of a teenage girl named Allison Cressmere, a mutant with the ability to control volcanic activity. At the start of the game, Allison is abducted by the Genetic Research and Security Organization, which I'm going to abbreviate to GRSO just for being easier, basically. The GRSO soldiers take her away, and Mystique arrives with Blob and takes Allison from the soldiers. She is in turn rescued from Mystique and Blob by the X-Men Wolverine and Cyclops, who take her to the Xavier Institute to explore her powers. The story of X-Men Legends delves into the mutant hatred by society, and the story progresses at a steady and interesting pace that keeps you playing for longer than you probably intended. Best of all though, Professor X is voiced by Patrick Stewart, which adds an extra layer of awesome on this game.
Hello, Allison. Welcome to the Institute. How are you?
X-Men Legends has a wide selection of X-Men characters to play as, each with their own unique playstyle and powers. This variety really helps make your playthrough unique and interesting, seeing as you are the one who chooses who you want on your team and what powers they use. Now, not all the X-Men are available from the start, however. Characters will steadily be unlocked as you progress through the story. Back when it was released, X-Men Legends was fairly well received by press, averaging a 8 out of 10. X-Men Legends gameplay still holds up even today. However, it would be great to see this remastered for HD TVs. The image quality while I was recording gameplay footage for this video does put a bit of strain on the eyes. I'm not a big fan of all the remasters that keep being released, however, I'm going to be a bit of a hypocrite and say I would love to see this game remastered for modern consoles. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out our 4-part Let's Play of X-Men Legends when I go deeper into the gameplay mechanics. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Roger Knowles, this is Always Games TV, and we will see you next time.
Better, better.